Mark Smith.
My name is Jay Mester.
Where are you originally from?
Providence, Rhode Island.
Parma, Ohio.
Salem, Oregon.
Huddersfield, Yorkshire, England.
Chicago, Illinois.
Greencastle, Pennsylvania originally.
Umeå, Sweden.
Poughkeepsie, New York.
Where am I from? What do you mean where?
Where were you born?
I was born in Kansas City, Missouri, for some strange reason.
Hard at work.
Hey, Army, you got a second? The commitment of the night you play. Hey, you got a few seconds for some questions?
Okay.
Where did you go to school?
CCS in Detroit.
Syracuse University.
To Art Center.
Rhode Island School of Design.
University of Cincinnati.
Went to Michigan State University.
Where did you work before Nike?
In Southern California at a small consultancy.
I worked for Philips, Land Rover, Toshiba, Shimano, and Adidas.
I worked briefly for Tommy Hilfiger and then worked for 5 years for Adidas.
Worked at Maui and Sons Surfwear.
Nowhere aside from a couple of internships during college.
I was in school. I worked at Apple Computer prior to this.
I knew I was going to get into art because I wouldn't have to wear a tie.
I wanted to be a snowplow driver for a while. I thought that was pretty hot, but didn't pan out that way.
How long have you been in Nike?
I've been in Nike for 6 years and 2 weeks.
3 years.
Year and a half.
It'll be 10 years. Yeah, it'll be 10 years.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people saying that, you know, I was only going to stay for a year or 2 years, whatever, but they end up being there for 10 years.
What do you like about working at Nike?
The resources.
Getting to dive so deeply into everything that you do. It's just like constant creativity and constant energy in positive ways.
I think the best part is just the ability to be me. No one here really judges you for being yourself. They actually accept it and encourage it. So I think just being myself is the best part of me.
Oh, it's just good times all the time. It keeps you sharp. It keeps you on edge. I mean, knowing that you have to step up to the plate and be addressed by your peers, bar none. It's one of the best places I've worked that challenges you every day, but more importantly, encourages you to excel.
Amazing people here. This is a very high caliber talent pool.
Portland, I love the rain. I think rain is great because it means there's snow on the mountains most of the time.
And like I said, I think it's a lot to do here. It's a growing city. So if you come here, you got the opportunity to make your statement now before it gets bigger.
Great city.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
It's the best city in the United States right now.
Between Nike and living here, this is paradise. You know, it's a good combination.
I love it.
Your defining moment at Nike.
For me, it's whenever you first time you see somebody sporting your shoes, and I don't know, it just is cool, you know, to see, you know, people actually wearing your stuff, and knowing that ultimately the stuff that you work on is you know, somebody out of the thousands of shoes that they could have chosen decided to, you know, snag up yours and you know, wear them with some pride. So.
I was getting the opportunity to work with Michael Vick one-to-one, and to see him take the field in a cleat that I got to work on with a lot of other people, and his cross-training shoe of the same type that he actually got to promote this past year. So
Nike calling me up.
When I heard I got a job, that would be my defining moment.
So I'm on a plane, I'm flying over to Asia, and I'm just drawing on the plane, and I nailed it. I'm like, this is it. I get over to Asia, I spend all my time just working on all views, I come back, and I lay it down, and I'm showing them all the TPU straps coming down to from the eye stay down to the strobel, and da-da-da-da. And I had a couple naysayers, kind of like, you know, I don't know. And I just kind of stayed the course and did what I believed, honestly, what was right. And I had enough support from the marketing team, enough support from the rest of the design team that just did that. And the shoe went on to become one of the best-selling shoes here at Nike.
about a year ago, I walked into Fred Siegel's, which is kind of an upscale boutique in LA, and I saw a whole wall of this shoe, which was the first shoe I ever did at Nike. So that was just huge for me. I mean, I walked in there, saw that wall, and I was just like, oh, this is it. This is what it means to work for a place that understands and promotes creativity.
Keeping the job, I guess.
So we get to get out quite a bit, and I've never traveled, never gotten to see so many places as I have here at Nike.
Very inspiring because I always like to see how different cultures do different things.
France, Switzerland,
Italy, Paris, London, Tokyo, Taiwan, Korea.
I recently went to Iceland on an inspiration trip, which was fantastic.
Mainland China, Taiwan, Korea, Indonesia, Thailand.
It's almost like another education after school because you get to travel, you get to see so many different cultures and places and influences in what we do.
Where do you see yourself in the years to come?
At Nike.
Helping other designers get better at what we do.
I guess whenever the new CEO ends up retiring, I'll probably fill that spot. So.
Somewhere in the mountains, snowboarding.
It's been cool, you know. It's great to get out and meet some of the 350 designers we have here on campus, and you know, we're one big family. So it's really cool to hear everybody's responses to things and just see how different we all are.
Good morning.
So this is Mr. Jason Mayden, the better half of the video edit team. Jason, how's it been, this experience? How's it been for you?
It's been pretty fun. We've gotten to really see a lot of people's personalities who normally just kind of put their heads down and scribble and do the work. It's been pretty fun just catching up with a lot of old friends and seeing some familiar faces and hearing some stories.
What do you like better, chicken or pork?
Chicken. Chicken?
Don't sleep on pork. Grilled well.
Pork, I would say. Nice chicken.
Oh, beef, man.
Chicken wrapped in bacon strips.
Chicken.
Chicken.
Chicken on the Foreman grill.
You know, that's the same.
All the above.
Can I say broccoli?
Because ultimately you spend the most of your time of your life at your job, and so being able to do something fun like, you know, doodle shoes and then see them, you know, being worn around is awesome. So.
Le Corbusier once said, "Never make anything academic. Nothing just ever is. Always try to take it to the next level. Always look for that opportunity to do something that hasn't been done before, or to do something in a slightly new way. Every project, no matter how small, there's some opportunity just waiting to be taken."
Keep working at it. It's worth it. This place is great.
If you really love this industry, it isn't just about coming to one place. Come into the industry and make the industry better. And oh, by the way, please dress nice. We'd like to know that you're professional.
Thanks, Mike. It's been a pleasure.
No problem.